Okay. YouTube should be live now. It does appear to be live. Jamming on the Twitch stream. All right, so we're gonna start off just doing some showcase mode. I put the feelers out if anyone wants to play Rivals later on to let me know. So we'll see if we do any multiplayer stuff. So yeah. We're gonna hop into showcase mode. I think I was still on that women's ladder match. That was annoying me. Cause you know, Tamina. But let's get started. Oops. Excuse you. No music.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. Smothering. With a super kick or a big splash.
The holds are smothering.
As anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya,
wish I knew how to like
Charlotte
tweak my
Flair
camera so it didn't just make me look
of a great
like
opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win. But if she does, she's
Exposure
doing it on
compensation
her
down
own
below.
because we're not allowing anyone
what that
else
means, but-
at ringside for this
Do I look not
in
Sheamus
our
anymore?
showcase.
Okay. Good. You know, just sit through the entrances.
And by
Tamina. Oh, that did not look like a great
Becky
count.
Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalia, all with a chance to make history.
Hey.
All
Now I gotta remember. So I'm pulverizing Charlotte, okay, with heavy combos. Hey, Dominican,
the
what's
opportunity to be
going
called
on?
the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that
wasn't
became
feeling
the
great
evolution
tonight.
only continues in the women's
So
division.
we're doing showcase.
One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These rivals can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match.
I wish I knew. Okay, ladder push minigame. Rapidly press circle while. Okay, next to the ladder. Got it. Turn down game audio a bit. Oh, that's right. I had to re-add it. It is a little loud.
It's everyone for herself.
Ah, Becky.
Room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Reaching for the prize.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but
Look out. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Hey, Becky.
A contract that can change lives hanging above
need
the
to hit
ring.
you with a heavy
Probably
corner
the most
attack.
profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
And now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Controls. Pick up.
Yeah, now you're proving hard to keep up with.
these superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
There we go.
And Charlotte's ego brought back down to earth there.
Yes, Carmella's clearly setting up to prove just how untouchable she really is.
Trying to string together as many hits with that
that was-
weapon as possible.
Terrible.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the
get back in
contract,
the
it
corner.
guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Oh man, right into the steel steps. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stops.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Charlotte.
Coming next.
The shoulders.
Oh no.
Ow.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this
Yeah,
match.
jam mode on Wednesday.
And Tamina. And Natalia, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Right to the back of the name.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Damn it, Charlotte.
She's taking things to the floor here. Big drop.
just too much going on in this. We need to get Natty. Where's Natty?
Got the underhook. Nice standing back, Rick. Watch out.
Oh, here we go. There's Natty.
Caution to the win.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Oh, toss to ringside. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Oh, big Samoan. Okay.
And Becky's
Hit Charlotte with a running attack.
And Carmella proving to have a pretty solid game plan here.
Manhandle slam.
Damn it. One thing I'm not great at in this game is reversing.
This is unique.
Oh, we did it. Oh my God.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte
We
driving
hate
Tamina,
Charlotte.
and both tumble to the floor.
We hate Charlotte.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the
this start?
situation.
Oh my! Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level
I didn't
of
mind
intensity
it, but I
from
get
all
how
these
people
competitors
think it was like
because of the
jarring
stakes involved.
to switch
Guys, where's
between
Charlotte
game
going?
and cutscene.
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness! Taking out everybody.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically
30 seconds.
superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Keep Natalia out of the ring.
And scissors all the way down.
Delivering nasty stops. Whoa.
What?
Look at this raw power.
Oh, come
Absolutely
on.
wrecking shop on Natalia, making sure the
That's
veteran won't have the
I
strength to
hate
climb
the
ladder
timed
at all.
objectives. I think because of that one objective,
This battle is about to serve a very different
I don't
purpose.
unlock anything,
Let's see if this is right for the picking.
any of the objectives.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
It's just a matter of
Oh no,
time
I didn't mean to do that.
No room for error on top of the ladder. Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
History in Bella's hands.
Can't waste any time now. Gotta get it off that hook.
This might be the final
Christ,
call.
man.
It's almost down.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, European uppercut. She's feeling. Becky Lynch suplex rolls through into disarmer. This could be over.
There it is.
Disarmer.
Okay, I'll just stay down on the ground.
Her own submission. Not the question as to why she would do that. This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you
Ow.
sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Oh my
Hey, Becky.
gosh!
And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
What are Tamina's finishers? All diving.
All this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Flair throwing hard to the outside. And now headed to the outside. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Look at this. She's going for her from the top.
Talbot strikes with 95
That was
nature.
terrible.
Headed up that ladder.
Go, Tamina, go. Go, Tamina, go.
Obviously, this is about more than just a win here. This is crazy.
Oh my God.
Just flying off the ladder like that could have been a disaster.
Instead, we just saw a highlight of the night.
Tamina heading up.
From the heavens.
You, Charlotte, dumb lady.
one. 5 women fighting for their key to destiny.
Why did I drop them?
Willing to go through hell for it.
Oh, this is the Tyler's wheelhouse. Nasty chop delivered by Shaw. Followed by natural selection.
I'm never going to win this match.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. Oh.
There it is. Snap suplex. She's tossed right out of the ring.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Oh, boy. German suplex released. And
come on.
Yeah, Tamina being tested deep into this match.
She's in place. Can she end this here?
Maybe
Why
this
can't
isn't
they
a
all
good
just like
position
keep
to go
attacking
for.
themselves and
That
leave me
certainly
alone?
seems to be having trouble up
That'd be
there.
great.
It all comes down to this moment.
But so much could still go wrong here.
Sidewalk slam. Oh, man, a callous attack to the knee.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps. Ooh, man.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
The submission specialist, Natalia.
Oh, yeah, Natalia. This is a Hart family tradition.
The sharpshooters apply. Liz looking to secure.
This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight if this hold stays on much longer.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
From way up.
Double axe handle. Oh, my God.
And Lynch.
Come on.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, one move and then I'm down for the count. This is the worst.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. I think she's looking to end things here.
From the middle.
Oh, just completely missed. Okay.
Sliding back into the ring.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Are you kidding me?
Kick to the back.
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's
Disarmer locked in. It's got to be a matter of seconds.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my
at all
God,
in this
she's
situation.
tapping.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
How are you supposed to reverse?
She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus.
And I'm on like easy
Becky with history
because
in
I
her
am not
hands.
great at these games.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a cone of silence submit.
He's not going to
Why
settle
can't
for
I-
this. Do whatever
Yeah,
she
get out
can
of
to
my-
escape, and she does.
Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker.
Really? And rolls out of the ring.
Reverse DDT. From behind. Back suplex. Becky Lynch on the
At some
move.
point, you should just be able to like
Not finished yet.
skip the match.
And Lynch was scouted there.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
That hurt.
Going up high with the punch.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Taking this match to the outside.
Back in the ring.
Oh my God! Headshot.
Tamina now is being sized up.
Can you leave Tamina alone?
The action spinning out toward the house does.
She's bringing the fight outside.
clothesline. Good grief.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
No, Tamina. What are you doing?
Natalya knows exactly what she's doing, and it is not good for her opponent.
Stay down.
That ladder really rung their bell.
Setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach? Time is your enemy.
Hold on. I know there is a different. It won't let me change it. I want to say there's a different
I just don't know if there's a
ladder minigame. Makes way more sense than whatever they added this year. Tamina, you've got 3 finishers, but they don't mean shit.
Setting up for a submission maneuver.
Because your finisher is always on the top
Just looking
rope.
to do some damage. This hold can't even decide the match.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
I like the new pit,
just
whatever the new
ragdoll to
like
the outside.
kick out one is, where you just like use the stick at a certain time.
Pump handle, up and...
Oh, manhandle slam.
Super kick. Ouch. Gets lifted into position. Down and away.
Did Natty just steal a move?
She's launched out of the ring.
Oh my god.
She's ready to take
Get
this
up.
match to the outside.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
I mean, this is typical ladder match for a WWE game.
Catches the kick. Oh, elbow to the knee.
Until you just start like,
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition. Becky with a
okay, Becky.
Can she cinch it in?
This is over.
I mean, there's no point in like trying to fight
As
that.
we see her tapping out in pain.
Suplex rolls through.
Oh my god.
Disarmer.
I mean, at some point, maybe I should just restart
It's not
this.
going to put an end to the suffering.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation. So close and yet so far.
What?
Carmella has the briefcase.
Wait.
Carmella's
Carmella's-
money in the bank.
A wizard? A witch? You just won it on an invisible ladder? Alright, well, let's back out of this. Let's go to, oh, dang it. Alright, let's go to the options. Yeah, I get nothing. Gameplay. Okay, we want... I wish there was like... I could do infinite stamina. Like... Okay. Pin minigame is fine. Submission is fine because I'm okay with mashing buttons. Trading blows is fine. Chain wrestling, yeah. I could swear there was a different ladder mode. No? Okay. So... okay. Is there like a ladder? No. Where? I mean, I'm pretty sure I was on easy. Yeah, I'm on easy. Like, I know I could go in and like tweak their ability, you know, like give them a smaller window for reversals and give me a larger window for reversals. but I don't want to necessarily mess with that stuff. Ladders. Does that make me actually play something, or is that just a video? Nope, it actually... I don't need to know about light attacks. No, I don't... I did not want to start the tutorial. I just want to know how the ladder minigame works. Oh, man. Okay, let's do this. Let me pull that up on my computer. 2k.com/manual/E2K25. Are you okay, WWE? The website they have listed here for the full gameplay manual doesn't exist. Let's try their QR code. That's hilarious. Yeah. Scan the QR code. Big ol' 404 page not found. That's so funny. And I bet you this manual isn't even on... their page. Oh, man. Well, so this is, I mean, yeah, like, why... I get, like, you know, doing the objectives, because... You know, that is like an unlock thing. But why did they have to pick this match? And why couldn't it just be like, oh, you get to a certain point? Like some of the matches, you just had to get to a certain point and then they played the end.
About Tamina.
But this one, they're like, oh, you gotta go through all these objectives, and then you actually have to win the match, which is dang near impossible.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a
Doesn't
chance to
help
make
that I
history.
am not great at reversing.
He called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an
Ladder matches and tag matches are all like
these women will climb the ladder
super harder than they should be.
Of a lifetime. Oh, that hurt right to the from way up.
Wards that off. What a response.
We need
Mela counters.
attack
Remember
Charlotte.
the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase and become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts,
Okay, we did that.
disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase. And a clothesline. Trying to fight with a hurt arm. is no easy task.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Bye-bye.
Three second-generation superstars competing in this
Just
match.
throw that chair.
Charlotte and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a
Someone,
third-generation
please.
superstar.
Please
Women
come in.
bred for these
Tamina's
kinds of
got a
moments.
ladder for you.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, come.
Being carried around now.
Nice scoop slam.
That move was a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
Could really use
Is there
some
anyone more intimidating in this group
Becky
than
to get in
Tamina?
the ring here.
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Whoops.
Breaker excellently executed.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta walk on the couch.
Oof, whipped right into the post.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring.
Oh my God,
Probably the
come
most
on.
profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars has successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a
Okay.
week in advance.
Didn't
You
realize I
are
was attacking
certain to
Carmella.
become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Now.
Heading back into the ring now. Back body drop. Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Ouch. Here we go, Byron.
Solo drop.
No.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best
You need to go to the
or
corner.
your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
I need to do
For
this.
friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss
Ow.
Money in the Bank. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Ow! Carmella just threw a chair at me.
What the fuck?
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to go.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Sweaty palms making this difficult.
Becky's reaching.
Can she unhook it in closer to reclaiming her championship?
Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked. Here comes that slam.
Oh, God.
I need to run and then...
Becky Lynch.
Hey, Charlotte, get up.
Manhandle slam.
Why?
Bag briefcase still
Tamina.
high.
There we go. Okay, skip
What
that.
you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
And undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the...
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, Charlotte, you're brilliant.
Queen has put an opponent in the dirt.
I hate you, but I also love you. Except now I'm down, and I can't put any more damage on Natalya.
The last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Carmella? The AI finished that objective for me, thank God.
Absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
setting up the ladder. This could be it. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's reaching for it. Every second up there is allowing the opposition.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be like
trying to reach it, trying to win.
The crowd is
hitting all of the buttons, maybe?
crazy right now.
They know this could be it. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
This up high.
Snoozy lose.
Let's hear come in on them fast.
Yetch.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Pick up the ladder.
Sharpshooter applied.
Oh my gosh, but if she taps out,
She
That's
reaches the hole.
No harm in changing things up if the
not
submission
where the
isn't
ladder
working the
should
way you want it to.
Huh.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Oh. Got it.
Can make an opening for her.
oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Natty.
She's going for it. She certainly is. She can do it.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Working on the hook here.
It's gonna take some time. She got to just keep going.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. Reaching.
So close to victory.
And
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Okay, I think I'm getting closer. Sorry, gotta adjust.
Control here. Face full of turnbuckle. And I can see some fresh blood on the face of Lynch now.
I'm not sure if wiggling the sticks makes you get up faster or not, but I'm
Beautiful
doing
dragon
it.
screw takedown. Seamless transition into the leg lock.
Right into the leg lock. And Natalya has been able to deliver a response at a very critical moment.
Natalya must only be thinking one thing.
Oh, on the
Need to
ladder.
finish this as soon as possible.
Moving into the ring. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ow, chair.
Face.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Standing on the top rung of the ladder now.
Please don't do what I think you're thinking of.
Now coming up.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there.
Oh,
She might not
why
be in
did you
any
throw me all the way
condition to
out?
climb a ladder.
That's bullshit.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on match. From the heavens.
Ow.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Back into the ring she comes. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
I don't get this minigame. Like, am I supposed to hold it?
Too much here. Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Just fingertips away now. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
I have a message. And then press the correct buttons to fill the meter. Okay, so it's basically like Simon says. Oh, I do not have any messages. Okay.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
So I had the right idea.
Now just get out of the way, Saxton.
Nope, I
You
didn't need
know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
to. Really?
Oh, guys, she is bleeding now.
Now the sight of her own blood
Oh,
either fuel
guys.
adrenaline or
Oh no, guys.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
I think I may have lost my opportunity to win.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Ow.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Okay, you let me...
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win
I guess
a
it
match.
does.
You're looking to hurt someone.
just looking to do some.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't
hold
save
on.
her here.
ladder now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Fuck you, Natty. See, now if Tamina had like a standing finisher, like I'd be able to do more. I don't think so, Charlotte.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharp, and she breaks up the submission. The match is still going. Big forearm. Clothesline.
Okay, pick up the ladder. Beat up Becky.
Instinct looks like.
Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
Just look at Tamina go.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
She's stretching for it, grasping at victory.
So close.
Oh my God.
That's it, Tamina.
Oh my God, hallelujah.
Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The national nightmare is over.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract.
And by national nightmare, I mean me finishing that match.
Money in the Bank. Tamina.
All of that for an arena and some older models. Fuck, I don't care.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back.
Do they?
Know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight
Pausing this because this is
of
new
those
stuff.
legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving
Big
their
Jim.
look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and
Big Jim and
dances
your
would fade away
future
as the two
world
would
heavyweight
embrace
champion.
The day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents.
God, that
and
Hell in a
send
Cell
them
tag team match
to
was
the
so good.
Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and
Well,
Jey
I don't know
are
about-
poetry
I don't know about
in
that.
motion.
They're
Each
pretty good,
knowing
but
what
I wouldn't say they're
other
the
is
greatest of
looking
all
to
time.
do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure,
God, they were
in recent
such
years,
babies.
It's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet. Even
His
adding
inner
another
yeet.
tag team championship with Cody
Found my
Rhodes
inner yeet,
as
guys.
his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the bloodline.
Ooh, are we
When
getting
Jimmy
revenge
and
on
Jey
Solo?
are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And
I mean, them in the New Day.
oh, perhaps their grandest moment.
Oh, I get to
came
play the tag
during
team
the
match.
2017
Hell yeah.
in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, the New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag
Couldn't pay
Team
that.
titles
Couldn't pay those
would
refs
change
royalties.
hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy
There,
and Jay could
I
never
heard
know
someone
for sure who
put
the
out a
opponents
theory
would
that
be, with a
the only
different game
reason
plan
the
needed
New
for
Day
each
have a match at
generation.
WrestleMania
With
is because
nothing
there's going to be
clearly
some
settled
kind
after
of
4
big
months,
swerve,
the New
and it
Day
could be
would
Big E
offer
related.
to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1.
Okay,
Now it's
okay,
time
calm down, Paul.
to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in 2nd place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. Oh no.
Be sour. Clap for your world
Famous.
4-time champs
And feel. Okay.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team
Okay, Biggie,
champions?
blink. For crying out loud. Blink, man.
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell
The
match.
SmackDown titles look so tiny.
The SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And
Okay.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
and at a combined weight of 493 pounds.
Ugh. Skipping entrances because of YouTube. All right. Here we
So
go.
that's what it's all about. The tag team titles.
The tag team titles.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no
I
additional
am
complications.
Big
The
Jim.
Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of
Early cover for the title.
Oh no, shit. Hold on. Didn't realize there was a timed objective to start off with.
The cell
Crying
door
out
is
loud.
locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit.
Ow.
This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a
No, you guys, let me get my taunt off. For crying out loud.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall submission has to happen inside.
Ringside combat. Okay. Strike your opponent. I mean, that's normal. Hold L towards the apron or cell wall to and press X to grapple. Irish rip your opponent. Okay. Those
Ring.
are helpful things, as I have not been
tags, no
outside the
counts,
ring
no
before.
disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar,
that was a-
raise the level of
I'm not
competition,
gonna get this
and make
taunt.
history. This
All right, we're gonna get this taunt,
The
guys.
cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
Maybe not.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
There we go.
So many
Oh,
amazing
Jesus
matches
Christ,
between
Xavier.
these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown.
Grab any
No matter
weapon
where we
and connect
are,
with 3 attacks.
we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE. Got out of there at the perfect time.
Devastating elbow. Drop. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
What are you?
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Okay.
Usos' confidence got a bit
That
shaken
was a weird
there.
move.
The power of positivity paying dividends for the New Day. Emphasis on power.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Son of a bitch.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup, but having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the
Kofi's
most
just on the outside there.
superstar.
Oh wait,
for
there's
New
a.
Day.
Okay.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are,
Why
this
did
is
you do
crap.
that? Ooh,
No sign
neat.
of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Boom, what a punch. The champ taking a bit of damage.
Jay doing whatever
Okay.
it takes
That
there to
kendo stick
protect
is lost.
his seat at the table.
The Usos
let's
following
get a
the
kendo
footsteps
stick.
of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of
Why
course
did you put that in
Jimmy's
the-
own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anawahi family if the
that was early.
Usos
Pin attempt by the champion. The challenger gets a shoulder up.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Back into the ring here.
In kick right to the gut. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Flapjack. God. Oh, for the title. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully, top rope. Uso splash. Will that be enough to win the
Can I get this
titles?
kendo stick? Thank you.
Here's the pin. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
I mean, I won, but like,
Here are your winners.
why can't the AI kick out when I'm trying to do stuff?
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was
I don't.
volatile.
I just
It
want
lived
to get
up
the
to the
objectives
hype is
done
what
and
it
get
did.
the stuff
two greatest
unlocked.
tag teams in the entire industry, raising
on,
the
game,
bar
work
of
with me here.
competition inside the demonic structure.
All right, I unlocked some things, but I was not very far into the objectives there.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a
Oh,
tricycle.
God, I
The
had way
Usos
too much
love the trash
opportunity to
talk, but they
reverse.
deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions.
Get up, Big Jim.
See, Big E is fully capable.
The champ with the cover.
Jimmy gets the shoulder up early.
Not even close.
Oh, man.
Are you? Wow.
Talk about devastation.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing
up,
them.
Big Jim.
New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
There was some power behind that punch.
So many
Need some
matches
weaponry.
between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole other level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
I have enough to do a signature.
Samoan drop.
Elbow drop. Big E on the wrong end of things there.
Attacks like that one will continue to get Jay his respect.
Boom! Read that one. The Usos and the New Day
Oh,
have
jeez.
such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team.
Paying attention to the
You can just
reversal
look at
thing.
these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams the WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Jimmy gets intercepted. Man, what an uppercut.
Even though it's a super kick, it doesn't count. So many super kicks that don't
That
count.
shot just busted him open. Blood flowing now.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Oh, because I keep using the instant recovery.
The champ really feeling the effects of this match now.
Hell in a Cell isn't just about trying to win the match, it's about struggling to survive. Boom!
And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
Boom! Boom! Right in the button. Boom!
Yeah. Some of the normal taunts don't work here.
Oh, man! The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
The champ left railing a little by that last blow.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort. Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Trying to
Get
get
set up in the corner now.
finisher.
Place,
though.
but for...
Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
There's some signatures thing built
Here
up.
we go. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing
Ow.
Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
What a counter.
Shot to the chest. Kick to the face.
Okay. Get up. Super kick. Bam.
Never saw it coming.
Did you hear the impact?
Oh, you can switch controls when standing. Interesting. Oh my, that's
He's looking to go high risk from
neat.
the top rope.
Uso splash! Innovative offense from the Usos.
I will let Big E break that.
Here.
He quickly slides into the ring. Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
Uso splash! Will that be enough to win the titles?
Has the champ picked. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him.
Why does this have so many objectives?
And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
Oh, I remember this part. You're going to jail, Oos. I mean, I was gonna say, they definitely put a lot more kendo sticks there.
The New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods on.
Ow! You don't remember this? This was awesome. We'll have to look it up. This was a good match.
Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best.
I mean, I can understand not remembering this because it was
insane environments in WWE
7 years ago.
Today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know.
All right, hold on. 5 more attacks from any weapon. And throw a chair at Xavier Biggie.
I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest.
Oh my God.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
Biggie, you need to just chill out so I can pick up this chair.
Winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim
that chair is still usable.
Tagged with a punch.
Now bringing the fight back into
Apparently
the ring.
not.
And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Lift it up. What's next?
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture. Making the most of that with the pin.
Shoulder shoots up before 2.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference. Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT. Oof. So good.
Oh, come on.
And being targeted again, it seems. Drives a foot into the stomach.
Now a series of vicious
Okay, does throwing the chair at him count as a weapon attack?
Useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
It does.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging until it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Looking for more damage here.
Ow.
Release back suplex.
Suplex.
And quickly now, shoulders down. 4, releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Okay, wait, hold on. As as Jimmy hit Big E with a front heavy attack in the ring.
Pin to decide the championship.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. And Jimmy and
See,
Big E
now that I know I can
middle of
switch
the ring.
controls, I
This
can
has
like
been a
cancel the
vicious,
pin if I want to.
brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Boom!
Double super kick.
And the Usos now.
See, I think this is one of those instances where they don't make you get the pinfall.
Uso splash.
Probably because that's what really happened in the
To win
match.
the tag team
Oh,
title
no.
Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At least I think that
At the
Usos won
last
this.
possible second.
I don't remember.
Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And there's, look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
Wait. Oh, that's right. Woods got handcuffed and like hung from one of the corners. Wonder why they didn't make you do
Woods
that.
now down.
Probably because it's not a mechanic of
Trying
the
to
game.
still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
What heart?
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos
Yeah.
win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team
Uso.
Usos!
It's just them, Us. Day one-ish. It's just them, Us. All right. We got all of those unlocked. Fantastic. What's next?
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters
Naomi.
in the rear view.
I mean,
and
she's
when she
technically
enters
not.
the room,
I mean,
you
she's
will
in the
undoubtedly
bloodline by marriage,
feel
but she's
the
never been in the
glow.
bloodline.
Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as
Proceed with
Jimmy
caution.
Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's
God, they've
the
been
old
married that
saying
long.
that behind
crazy.
every good man is an even better woman. And this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline
Jim?
planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no
Where is this
denying
going?
Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental
God, the glowing
tenacity
belt.
to push through the toughest
Like, hey, let's
part
take the women's
of
title and
any
just throw
match
some like
and possesses
crappy
breathtaking physical
RGB
skills.
LEDs on it.
Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many.
Wait,
of
are we
our
gonna
younger
play
members of
Naomi
the
and go back and beat up
WWE
Brutus Clay?
universe, showing a new
For making her be in the
generation that
Funkadactyls?
anything is possible if you just put in the work and never
Well, she might be the GOAT, but
believing
she's gonna
in
lose.
yourself.
She's gonna lose to
has
Jade.
battled against the very best in the women's division,
But it should be a
taking
good
on
match.
foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having
She doesn't even
fun,
use that
but
submission
Naomi
anymore.
Is never playing. And now,
Okay, I was like, where
take
are we
you
going?
back to the
Super
2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley.
I was gonna
for
say
the
that's definitely a
SmackDown
Saudi
Women's
show.
Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley's, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again.
All right, so we're beating
Is your chance
heel
to
heel
Naomi
Bayley
to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
I think I need to adjust some YouTube settings next time. Ain't no competition. I'm amazing.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
Oh my God, look at her glow. Bring it to the floor.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match. She said,
Here we go. What kind of wacky objectives are you gonna make me do in this one, showcase mode? Let's turn our music back on.
The following contest, scheduled for one.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle
Get
East.
to the
in
match.
Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting
I don't remember
reign
them
end here
doing
tonight?
a show in an outdoor stadium. Also, I mean, it's definitely not a Saudi crowd.
Guys, a very important...
Okay, you've got to, so we need to do 3 running attacks in the next 40 seconds.
Opponent of this match, Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
Get up.
and believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley. Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure.
All right,
Her
keep
resume
the
speaks for
high-
itself.
Form a top rope dive. Okay, let's get her.
Propped up in the corner.
Punch right to the face. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars
Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From
no matter
there.
who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Oh.
Double leg takedown from behind into a pinning combination, shoulders stacked high.
That should be a rope break, ref.
doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Nope, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in the back and forth.
Rapid fire shots. Neither superstar backing down.
And I'm gonna miss. All right, we're just gonna restart. Wasn't that far in.
Bayley versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy...
Brace for this
Big old leg drop.
like a guillotine.
That didn't count.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Bayley Wall. Oh, she has to be at ringside. Okay.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right,
Toss Bayley out.
on her desire to once again.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Get in.
Flying forearm smash.
Okay, what do we got here? Countouts do no good, so keep the match in the ring and continue to press Bayley with more offense. So let's just damage one. You'll have Bayley spellbound if you can connect with 2 of your springboard attacks. And then reverse. Okay.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Get this back into the ring now.
Oh, come on. Oh, L1. I'm hitting the totally wrong button.
Each shot landing a little bit more better. Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor is backing
Whoop.
out.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Guess I can't reverse when I'm stunned.
This is not going to be pretty, or maybe it is.
Oh, I can.
But blocked, and what a sickening thud.
Boom, face first.
Launching.
Oh my, apron senton. Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment. No. High risk, cross body. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Adrenaline in my
And
soul.
now thrown back into the ring.
Okay. Get out of the ring.
What a crossbody.
Okay. There we go.
Submission! Locked in! Is it over? Is she gonna
Hold on.
tap?
Oh, I think she's gonna do it.
A couple of knees and
Okay.
then another one.
Okay.
That'll force the break.
Gonna cut off the win. Guillotine applied.
Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous.
This is an especially gotta find a way out of the
Calm down,
guillotine.
Bailey.
We're not gonna last long while we're bridging out. Incredible.
Big flying forearm.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship. Leaning her into the corner now.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got
Oh my God,
Bailey in
championship's
trouble
on the
with title.
line.
This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bailey, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bailey is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody
Oh,
holds
she
Bailey
missed. Oh, my
wisely
God.
moves out of harm's way. What's Bailey trying to do here?
What the? I think Bailey's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi.
Let me guess. Now finish her.
Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bailey thought she had Naomi, but
So win the match and hit a finisher. Okay.
challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry. Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
And Bailey is really being knocked around here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bailey and keeping her all out of sorts.
Watching her pray
No.
rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Forearm smash.
Come on, get up.
She's
Get up
getting
again.
back up, but she's super out of it. Rear view by Naomi.
It just got as bad as it could for the chance to cover.
No, we did it. We have a new champion.
At the time of this match, I probably would have been happy about that.
SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bailey's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bailey was as
Oh,
aggressive
God, I
in this
would
match as
never
she's
use
ever been,
any of
but
those
Naomi's
attires.
confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bailey.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next
My.
two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the Wild Samoans,
Why are we going back to the
there
Wild
truly
Samoans?
is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And
Okay.
while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality.
Their immortality.
Atha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented
a Roman
the
match now?
Ulafala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be.
There's gonna be some wacky objectives in this one.
No submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Welcome by Captain Lou Albano. And a combined weight of
Those are some short shorts.
645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many.
2-on-2 tables match here.
Hold on. Gotta get a grip of my... Okay, so make someone's head basically get red damage on something. Perform 3 taunts. And hit a Samoan drop. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, aka follow. How's it going? Welcome in. Press R2 and X while standing in front of a standing opponent to perform a Samoan drop finish. Oh, when you have a finisher.
The masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray.
Oh, what? The Wild Samoans don't have springboard moves? What the?
Favor, but ultimately, they're up to the sky, through the air, and connects.
The air time, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Slam!
Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Calculating the next
Oh, no.
Back into the ring.
Shit. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Tables match.
All right. Let's rematch that one up.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking out Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry.
This is not starting out
get
well.
Extremely physical.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt. He wants this fight on the outside. Alpha just goading his opponent. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Boom, step ahead there.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Sika.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Bubba Ray.
No, you put that table down.
From the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer?
Oh God, oh God. Keep them away from the table on the outside.
You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
No. Powerbomb out of the apron. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting the bell to eventually ring.
Well, the first match was definitely going a lot better.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Oh, turn down the lights, kick everybody out. You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Fends it off. Good counter. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Sika getting the crowd involved here.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team, TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of...
Excuse you.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table
How dare you throw a table at me?
Really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy, even...
Oh, wait. You can switch to the manager?
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
I mean, that makes sense, but... No, this is a not a tender loving care match.
Incredible! The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Sit down, pile driver. He's definitely been worn down a little.
Every aspect of this match is only going to get harder at this point. Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they...
All right, hold on. Near a standing or ground opponent to perform a submission.
No control of their animalistic behavior. And Devon Dudley turning it around. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No rope breaks to save you now.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out as the Dudley Boys remain the kings of the tables match.
I wasn't even paying attention to the ring. No.
And the Dudley Boys tables match supremacy lives on. What a match.
Thanks,
really gave it their all, but there's a reason the Dudleys are synonymous with tables, and we just saw why once again.
We know what to expect from the Dudleys in a match like this, but the added fact
I only had 2 more
Samoans
objectives left. Son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't wanted to do.
Ladies
rematch.
and gentlemen,
okay. Yes, Paul.
if it weren't
for Alpha and Sika, the bloodline wouldn't exist. We know.
Guys, here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and
From the middle rope.
And Alpha is clearly looking for a fight here.
I don't care
hit
how
my
much you
head.
train, you can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like
Oh
that.
no.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Alright. You gotta be more strategic and actually like pay attention to my partner.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Returning to the ring now. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole.
Okay.
They still need to
Taunting.
brutalize their opponents because that's what they do
Taunting.
best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Such a peculiar
Taunts
look
are out of
coming
the
from
way.
Wild
Now we
Samoans, as if
need
they have no
some red
control
damage.
of their animalist.
Lift off!
Alpha may be thinking high risk.
Watching!
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Oh, ouch.
Leave my brother alone.
Looks like he's coming back in.
All the way up.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Look out!
Launched into a German suplex. Big clothesline.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
He's leaving the ring
shit.
now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts.
Let's get that table knocked
To
over.
have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not moving, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back.
Man, what a hit. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Alright, we've got our red damage.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's
Still need a
about to
finisher.
have a really bad night.
No. Got it.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings. Here we go.
What? Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Oh, my God, what a kick.
Alpha knows exactly what he wants to do next.
Big boot. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Ooh.
Taking steps toward the top rope. Up on the top. Taking a flight to nowhere.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there. Up top.
Ooh.
Drop. Incredible.
Alpha
From the top.
Crash.
As long as you're not going through a table over there.
There it is. Accolade. The accolade. It's over.
How much longer can
They just
endure
called
this
it the
submission?
accolade. That's not
And
what it
there's
was
really
called
nowhere
back
for
then.
him to crawl and get out of this.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track.
Hot top. Into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton. Oh, man.
The adrenaline
Come on,
is
Bubba.
pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. Oh, man, what a headbutt.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Everyone decided to get out of the ring. Okay.
Just a nasty headbutt.
The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression.
From the top, all the way to the outside.
Come on, Bubba.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Getting carried to a
Jesus.
position here. Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
Give me a Dudley.
He's just running on fumes now.
What a throw.
Guess technically it doesn't have to be.
Oh, look at this. Boom. A calculated attack here against Bubba Ray.
And the Wild Samoans aren't going to let the Dudley Boys take over in this match.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Nasty kick to the face. Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks. Solid contact across the chest.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Oh, I got headbutted by my partner.
Strong right.
Popped up.
Get in the ring.
He's tossed back into the mat.
That's it. Alpha just ended things. Popped up. Into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Yeah.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild.
They didn't get as beat up as other people
It's
did.
the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end,
All
there
right,
was
I
only
think
one way this match could
We'll
end.
see what the next match is. Give it a shot after the next match of this. If it's not too hard, then I'll call it a night. Because oh no, I just hit rematch. Can I quit without losing my own? Okay, good. The unlocks are still there. So the next match is Solo versus Carmelo. You know what? We're just gonna call it for the night, so we can go watch Last of Us. So thank you everyone for joining. Dominican, our new follow. Thank you. Lindsay, as always. I love you. So we will be back on Wednesday with some more GM mode. Excuse me. And then weekend stream is tentative right now. We might do one Sunday Sunday during the day because WrestleMania is at night. We might just cancel the weekend stream. We'll let you know. But until then, everyone, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.